Hello everybody, Awesome50 here, back again, and today we're going to talk about a game called Back 4 Blood. Now, I did a stream of this game earlier today, okay? I did a stream of this earlier today on my Xbox Series X, if anyone's interested. And yeah, the game was, how do I put it? It was painful. It really was Back 4 Blood. It was shockingly awful. I do remember I did a few streams when I started being a streamer on my laptop, you know, when I was even more amateur than I actually am now. And yeah, and you know what? It was the one stream at the time that got me the most viewers. I got like 21 views. I mean, they didn't stick around, but you know, 21 people did click on my stream and they you know, technically viewed it. And I was like, wow, yes, yes, yes. But my laptop was struggling at the time for hardware issues to like stream that game and keep a stable connection and all that nonsense. So anyway, on my Xbox Game Pass, get this, the game's like comes with the Game Pass. So I did a stream today and I thought, wow, this is going to be good. I'm going to like reignite my stream here. I'm going to kickstart my stream on a high note here. My stream is going to be the world's greatest stream and I'm going to be that Back 4 Blood guy, which everybody wants to watch. No, I mean, as soon as I started playing the game, it was exactly actually how I remembered it. I didn't have much fun playing the game. The game absolutely sucks. Back in the olden days, I played Left 4 Dead 2 and I loved this game. It was fantastic. But that was like a 2009 game, I believe, if it wasn't older. But I mean, I could be wrong. It could have been a bit newer, but then again, it was around that time, and you know, the game then, it was a good game, and it's still a good game now because it's like up there as being a classic is Left 4 Dead. So the people, they've made Back 4 Blood, and they've tried to do the exact same thing but better, but they haven't done. It's like they've tried to be repeating something that was already good, and they tried to make it better, and it wasn't fucking better. It's terrible. It's shockingly awful. For instance, you start off, you're like in this camp walking around, and then you can talk to these people, and you get like a long ass tutorial which you can pretty much work out yourself. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, and then even if you don't talk to the NPCs, which I believe they are, then you can get the tutorials anyway when you click on like campaign decks or something like that. Yeah. So basically, it plays like Left 4 Dead, and basically you have like acts you unlock, you walk around, you kill the zombies, and then you do like these objectives, okay? So you do these objectives like storyline quests, and you do them with people, okay? But for example, if you join a quick run, which is understandable, it chucks you into any other acts, and you just jump into the nearest bot game. By bot game, you're not a bot game, but say if there's a bot on a team, you will take over that bot and be that character. So anyway, I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to, start again. Like, I wanted to play all the game with random people. Yes, people, random people. I don't have any friends. Yeah, so random people, and it kept chucking me into acts, and it's like, God, I can't even start from the beginning. I've got to keep doing this. So anyway, I did try to do a campaign, my own campaign with people that can come and join. And as soon as I started that campaign, it was all bots. It was all bots. So I don't even know, actually. I didn't stick around long enough to see if people were actually going to join. Because I was in the middle of a stream and I didn't want to like waste time. So yeah, so I exited and I thought, oh, God damn it, I've got to do like a quick run then. I've got to do a quick run. So I jumped in a quick run and I finally got into like a quick run. It was like in the first like level 3 or something, so I thought, hey, I'll stick around. I remember this mission. It might be quite good. It's probably got to take the bombs, plant them in the boat, sink the boat, so the horde of zombies can't like get to us. Okay, so yeah, I did that. It was fantastic. It was fun, whatever. But the game promises you, it says no game will be the same. I mean, it advertises that quite vocally, quite a lot. It will say this game, every playthrough is not the same. But that's just mind-washing techniques, because if they have to tell you that, that means every playthrough is going to be the same, okay? So every playthrough is the same. The only difference is every now and then they'll chuck a different zombie or a different horde will come out, you know. But if you play these acts over and over and over and over again, it becomes the same playthrough, okay? It doesn't change. okay, maybe at this point, maybe if you start an act, you can actually sometimes sneak up on the zombies walking around and hit them with a melee, and you don't need to actually wake up the horde or anything like that. Okay, well that's one playthrough, and then you can do another one where you shoot one zombie, and all of them come at you. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so they're gonna do that. So basically, what I'm saying is, every playthrough, eventually, and I know you could say this, oh, every game's like this, but you don't promise. Basically, the game's the same over and over again. It's just the same thing over and over again, with no creativity whatsoever. Okay, you can get different guns and different, I don't know, consumables and stuff like that, but it's just pretty stupid. And I was moving a guy, and I had 70 health. Like, I had full health when I started, but further down in the axe, I got less health. And at the start of the game, and the game doesn't tell you this, the game does not tell you this, your shop is a fucking box on the floor. So you go to this box, which is your shop, you spend this in-game currency, which you collect, and yeah, okay, you can click to heal your character back up, which I did, and he only goes up to 70 health. And I get, and there's somewhere along the lines, I know how to fix this, they give you these decks which you collect, not collect, you like earn, and you earn them, and then you like organise a deck which gives you your perks and stuff like that. But Jesus Christ, it's so fucking complicated. It's not a case of, oh, you get this card, and then you do this. It's like making a deck on a game like Hearthstone. What is the point? There's no point in that. Just let me collect some perks and upgrade a character. It'd make the game more simple. It's like they're trying to not make the game desirable. It's shit. Everything Left 4 Dead 2 had, they've tried to, let's take this amazing game and we'll bring it up into the, 2020s, and we'll rebrand it, we'll give it some good graphics, but we'll just add some more levels. I'm not being funny, people. Even if you progress till nearly the end of the game, till nearly the end of your run, your team have gone. Your team don't even stick around. Even your home team. I would play, you can watch my stream, well, you've only got a certain time to watch it, because you know what Twitch is like, they'll get rid of it. But yeah, you've got like a certain time. Like, I mean, if you get so far in time in the game, your teammates leave. They actually leave. They think, sack this, and they leave. So near the end of my stream, get this, I was the only person in game, and we did good. I came and we were doing good. It was like I'd say nearly at the end of the game, nearly the end of the run, and the team actually did one. They went. They hightailed it. They weren't sticking around for this. They got bored. They got bored out their minds. This was a 3-hour stream I did, and I was bored out my minds. And get this, even when you start the game, you've got to mess about with the controls and sort out the sensitivity, because the sensitivity is insane. You can't aim for anything. So you've got to really adjust your controls at the start of the game. And yeah, and the guile of this is, it's not like you can run around and just pick up weapons. You can't really just do, you can, they have weapons here and there, like on the side and stuff, when you get to a bit where there's going to be ammo, but you can't just like pick up weapons on the floor. I thought it was going to be like a Dying Light scenario where I can just pick up like a bar and start hitting zombies. You can't even do, you can't do that. You can't do that. And it has the nerve, the game actually has the nerve, the cheek, the guile to make you spend your in-game currency on a fucking weapon. What? Why? I mean, you get this. You can actually do some. You can do some upgrades. You can actually upgrade your team. You can, so you can like shoot faster. You can run faster. And you can reload faster. You can upgrade your guns and stuff like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, because you have to do that to get through the game. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I was only playing on recruit mode, and I was bored out my mind. I mean, basically, to make the game exciting, what they do is, you're walking around, you're with your team, blah, 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 you do this, do that, and they're not even creative with the quests either. It's like, one quest is, go to the library and put boards on the windows and look for survivors. What? I mean, it's not exactly, I mean, what the fuck? And then you just spend most of the time just killing zombies. Now, that's fun. Killing zombies, okay, that's fascinating. But when you keep doing it over and over again, it's boring. And get this, the game came out sometime last year, and it already feels dated. And guess what? On Steam, at first, when the game first came out, They want. I mean, I'm from the UK. They wanted £50 for the game. They wanted £50 for the game. I bought the game for £25 on a Steam winter sale. That was it. Yeah, and yeah, okay, yeah. I played it. I thought, wow, this is good. You do a couple of playthroughs. That's it. You're fed up. It's boring. It's absolutely boring. Yeah, and £50 for the game. Come on, people. You're getting ripped off. They're marketing, they're peddling shit, and they're extorting £50 off people for it. Now, I played the game today because it's actually free on my Xbox Pass, so I thought, hey, I'll give this a go. And as soon as I started playing, I was like, this isn't really fun. And I went into this stream very optimistic. I was so fucking optimistic. I thought this was going to be a fun game, and it actually wasn't a fun game. Yeah, the most fun I had was when the bot, Jim, was following me around. Why was he following me around? Probably because I was the one making the smarter decisions. I don't know. And then get this, people. You have these moments where you go into the hive, should I say, where you all go over and then you all kind of go underground, you kill a load of zombies, blah, de blah, de blah. And then you get to a point, you get to the point in one of these where you need to put C4 to blow holes into like these webs, and then the zombies come out and then you kill them. They don't give you C4, you have to look for the C4. And I shit you not, people, I was walking around, I was running around for ages, and then it was only when somebody else found the C4, and then get this, when they planted the C4, they blew a hole in the wall, then you had to blow a hole in the wall for me to get another C4, so I was just wasting time looking for C4. And then all of a sudden, right, you get to this point in the game, and it's like, because... and then they just chuck a load of zombies at you. You go into like a room or you go somewhere, they just fire a million zombies at you. And it's not even possible. It's not possible to kill them all. So this is where like, and I was on recruit mode. I was on like the easy mode. I just wanted a nice chilled playthrough. And it's turned into a rant on YouTube like this. It just wasn't fun. It was so unexciting. People, don't play this game. No, sorry people, play this game but don't pay money for this game. Do not pay money for this game. It is terrible. It is shit. And excuse my language, it's just a horrific game. I encourage you to play it if it's for free. And then you can write in the comments and say, Awesome50, you don't know what you're talking about. But, you know, this is just my opinion. I'm trying to help you people. I'm trying to help you not to spend money on this game. If it was a good game, I'd do a stream and say, wow, this is a good game. Yay! I'd be like that, but I'm not. Don't pay money for this game. Play it for free. The game should be free. It should be like an Overwatch 2 scenario. Bring the game out, let us play it for free, and if you've got in-game purchases like customizable items or whatever, we'll just pay you money for that. Don't make a terrible game and then extort £50 off everybody and give them nothing but the same run through. And I've got to unlock all the levels. And it's only literally like one run. Like, they're all the same levels. It's not like there's a million different levels and it's endless amounts of fun. And while I'm at it, if anyone's thinking this, I'm not trying to say... For example, League of Legends is the same game. Pretty much, same map. This is just hypothetically speaking. For example, League of Legends is a really, really good game. Heavily competitive. Fantastically awesome game that is the same thing over and over again, but keeps getting patched up and improved. It is the same map. It is the same champions. And it is the same items. But there's strategy and skill, and you use different items to make different builds, to take out different like champions in many different ways. It's like instead of walking in a straight line up and down, left and right, it's like doing a million octagons in that game because there's that much skill to it. But when you try to do that and compare Back 4 Blood for a game like that, Back 4 Blood is the same game. Just because they chuck some more different zombies or do something a little bit different, it always ends up being the same zombie killer. Doesn't matter what gun you use or what you don't use, you're always going to be outclassed with endless amounts of zombies. And every playthrough is the same. You do the same quests, you do the same missions, and it's always the same zombies that come and kill you. The game is not good. There's no strategy to it because strategy does not exist in this game. It just does not exist. You're either going to get lucky and you won't get outnumbered with zombies, or you're going to get unlucky and get outnumbered with zombies, then get thrown back to the beginning again, and you're going to be thinking, uh-oh, let's just change my skill this time. But don't bother. Just don't bother. It doesn't matter what gun you use or what melee attack you use. You use melee weapons, yeah, they might want a shot kill, but you take so much damage at the same time, there's no point even doing that. You have a handgun, a sidearm, which is useless. You're not going to kill anything with it. And then you can have rifles and machine guns. You're not going to kill anything with that because they just chuck that many zombies at you. It's ridiculous. Then if you go on a harder difficulty, you've got friendly fire. What the hell? Your teammates get covered in zombie guts. You don't. How can you not accidentally shoot them? You're all running around shooting zombies, and then eventually you all look like each other. And then they chuck out these bosses, and they're stupid. They're absolutely fucking ridiculous. Does anyone remember the Gears of War game where you have the big things? I can't remember what they're called. And they have like the cannons on their heads. Terrible description, I know, but there's a Gears of War games where you got to shoot the scabs off them and that kills them. It's like that. These zombies, these big zombies show up and you got to shoot like the red point. I mean, come on, people. Oh yeah, hit the weak point. Fuck me, we can see that. When I played the game Metro Last Light, when you have the bear with the red spots on the back, and that was the weakener, I can let that go. The game's over 10 years old. But they did that in the PS3, Xbox 360 days. Why are you doing it now? Anyway, people, all I'm trying to say is, the game's good if you want to play it for free. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, play the game for free. Don't pay money for this game. Don't give these sneaky people your money, because what they're trying to do is, Left 4 Dead's over 10 years old now. Not many people, well actually there is a lot of people that still play Left 4 Dead 2. There's a lot of people, but what they're trying to do is, they're bringing out this new game, Back 4 Blood. They're taking money off people, and it's probably not even a completed game. They're probably still frigging working on it. And they're just trying to, it's just a marketing scheme. They're just trying to peddle out something that was popular and then do something different. That's like, we have the game, for example, Overwatch now, Overwatch 2. That's like in 10 years' time, making, I don't know, Overwatch remake. And everything's exactly the same, but they've changed it a little bit and they're taking everyone's money again. It's like doing that. Just because Left 4 Dead 2 was a fantastic game doesn't mean you can reap in the glory days by making the same thing. That's like copying someone's homework and changing it. That's all they've done. That's just my opinion anyway, people. Awesome 50 out. See ya.